is I am going to share a screen with you in just a minute. Now, earlier in the year in Mathletes, and not all of you were with me then, we did something really, really fun. One of my favorite all-time activities called dollar words. And when we did dollar words, we created like a secret code. Guys, listen up, please. We created a secret code, and that when we wrote out words, they had numerical value. So we were able to take a word like pumpkin, and we gave all the letters of the alphabet. So A was 1, and B was 2, and C was 3, and D was 4, and Z was 26. And pumpkin was a dollar word because it was worth exactly 100. Well, guess what, guys? I have been reading a history book about ancient languages. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of ancient Hebrew and ancient Greek. So if you've ever heard of ancient Hebrew, which the Old Testament Bible was written in, and then ancient Greek, where Bibles were written as well, they had a secret code. Would you like to see what their secret code looked like? All right, here it goes. Secret code coming, and let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay, so now you guys can see this secret code. And the Hebrew alphabet in the ancient Hebrew had 22 letters. The Greek alphabet has between 24 and 27 letters. And they're really, really interesting looking letters. In fact, if you look at one of, what do you think Mr. Kramer's favorite Greek letter is? Look at all these Greek letters, and is there something that you recognize? Kennedy?
Wait, I think oh, the K. Is it the one that equals 80?
Oh, it sure is. Do you know the name of it?
Pi.
It is pi. So everybody look at pi. Now, pi was worth 80, and you might be thinking, Mr. Kramer, why would pi be equal to 80 when we know that the number pi is approximately 3 1/7? And guess what, guys? Pi was not named for this number until about 300 years ago. And ancient Greek letters were over 2,000 years ago. So look what they did with the alphabet. They took the first 9 letters of the Hebrew alphabet, and they gave them the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. What did they do with the next letters? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then with the final letters, they counted by 100. 100, 200, 300, 400. And they did the same thing with the Greek alphabet, but they got all the way up to 800. Now, I was thinking, they use secret codes in the Bible. Now, I don't know much about the Bible, but some of you go to church and to temple and maybe to a mosque, and there they have books called the Bible or the Quran, and they've got these very interesting numbers. So if you look here, this says the earth, heavens, and God. And if you add up all the letters in the Hebrew alphabet that make those words, it adds up to 777. Isn't that a really cool number? Isn't that a cool number, guys?
Yeah.
Now, guess what? This comes from the Old Testament, the Jewish Bible, and then the Christian Bible, which is the New Testament. The Greeks used these letters to spell Jesus. And guess what Jesus was worth in the Greek code? 888. Now, guys, I think that's pretty special. Now, your parents can tell you more about this number. This number is actually not a nice number. So it represented kind of evil in both the Old Testament in Judaism and the New Testament in Christianity. So I like to stay away from the number 666, but I love the number 777 and 888. Would you guys like to create numbers in our language?
Yeah, totally.
Would you like to do that? Okay, guess what? All you guys have to do is raise your hand electronically if you can come up with a word, and I will tell you the secret code in English. But you have to raise your hand electronically so I can see the blue hand go up. And Xander, I'm going to start with you, Xander. What word would you like to value?
Hi. H-I.
So hi? I like it. I like it. I like it. Allie, what word did you want to do? Allie, what word did you want to do? Say it again, honey, please.
A-L-L-I.
A-L-L-I. Well, I understand why. And Brandon, what would you like to do?
Ocean.
Oh, man. Brandon, you picked the right word. I love it. Joshua, what about you? You'll have to unmute yourself, Joshua. And you too, Victoria. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hi. You give me something to drink? Okay, good.
Joshua, you raised your hand. Do you have a word in mind?
Yeah.
Say it out loud, Joshua, then I can hear it.
Co.
You'll have to say it really, really loudly and clearly.
Co.
Can you spell it? Because
C-O.
Oh, C-O. Okay, I don't really know what that means. Can you tell me what that means? Maybe we could do cold or cow or color. So think of what word we could do with C and O. And Victoria, what about you?
I was thinking of cotton.
Cotton?
Yeah, cotton.
I love that word. That's a beautiful word. What about you, Tess?
You.
Like, can you spell, is it just Y-O-U?
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of cool. What about you, Kennedy?
Falling.
What is that?
F-A-L-L-I-N-G. Falling.
Falling.
Pretty
love
random.
it. I love it. I hope I don't fall. I hope I don't fall. Gabby, and then William, and then Jeremy. Go.
But it's also
Go, Gabby. Go, Gabby.
Game.
G-A-M-E. Who loves games? I do. Jeremy.
New. Constantinople.
Constantinople?
Yeah.
You know, that is a big one, and I don't even know if I spelt it correctly. So you may have to help me with that one. Doris?
I was thinking of crayon.
Wow. I love crayons, especially purple crayons. And I think Camilla, did you have an idea? All right, Camilla, do you have an idea, honey? Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Mr.
Gonna... Yes, yes.
My mom had one.
And what was it?
What's the best one on this? It was just moo.
M-O-O, like a cow?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Now, I'm lowering everybody's hand. And what we're going to do, we're going to go to the special code right now. Now, the special code, the code can be found on page 2. So everybody go to page 2. Oh, Camilla, did you figure out yours?
Yeah.
And what was it?
Astronomical units.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. I'm going to even write AU right now, and we're going to see what that's all about. Now, in fact, I'm thinking of something right now. Maybe I should be able to show you the code at the same time we're doing the math. Do you guys see, can we please sing the ABC song all the way to I? You ready? But don't use the letters, use the numbers. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9. Stop. Okay, good. We did it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Now, let's keep singing from J, but instead of singing J through R, we're going to do 10 through 90. Are you ready? Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Stop. Okay, great. We did it. Now we're going to start with S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, but with 100. Okay, you ready? Let's see. Let's see. O, P, Q. Ready? 100, 200, 300, 500, 600, 700, 800. Now I know my secret code. Next time, won't you sing with me? Now, instead of writing out astronomical unit, which could take years and cost millions of lives, let's just write AU. And we know that A is worth what? 1. And U is worth what?
300.
So that one is easy. I like to put the numbers under each other. And as you can see, everybody, my 1 is in the 1s place, followed by the green 10s place, followed by the blue 100th place. And everybody knows 300 plus 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3.
401.
All right. So there's your AU. I cannot imagine how many thousands of points, Camilla, astronomical unit would be. But guess what? That is your job this week. So now, everybody, we're now going to go to, let's see if I can get this to extend. Okay, now I think that one of my favorite words that you guys came up with was ocean. Now, everybody On 3, give me an O. And when you say the O, don't say the letter, say the secret code. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
60.
Good. Now, by the way, I am going to make mistakes on purpose. When you see me make a mistake on purpose, you have to say, no, Mr. Kramer, it doesn't go there. Okay? Are you ready? On 3, 1, 2, 3, C.
3.
Okay? Are you ready for E? Let's do E.
Yes.
On 3, 1, 2, 3, E.
5.
Wait a minute. Raymond has his hand up. Raymond, can you tell me why you have your hand up, please?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, then put your
The
hand down.
3 isn't right.
Oh, tell me about that. Why is 3 not right?
Because 6 and 3 are no. O and 60.
Isn't C equal to 3?
No.
So everybody, can anybody see the mistake Mr. Kramer made?
Yeah.
I put the 3 in the wrong place. Everybody, Mr. Kramer put the 3 in the tens place.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You got to put the 3 in the ones place. So do you know what would happen if I left it there? Do you know what would happen? It would break the code. It would be all wrong because it would act like a 30. So do not ever make that mistake if you can avoid it. Okay, let's move that 3 to the ones place. Oh man, I feel so much better. Are you ready? On 3 for A. 1, 2, 3, give me an A.
1. Mistake.
Hey, Tess, Tess, tell me where it goes, honey.
In the ones place.
All right, so the A goes in the ones place. And finally, N. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
50.
Wait, is it 60 or is it 50?
50.
All right, now, everybody work with me. Are you ready? We're going to add the ones place first. Are you ready? 3 plus 5 plus 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
9.
That is correct. And by the way, guys, quiet please. Since it is only just a 9, we don't have to carry any numbers in the tens place. I could even write a 0 because we're not carrying any tens to the next place. Now, who knows what 6 plus 5 is? On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
65.
So 6 plus 5 is 11, and we can put a 1. We carry 1 in the hundreds place, and we bring it down because 1 plus 0. Guess what? I think it was Brandon's. I think Brandon gave us ocean. Brandon, your ocean in our secret code is worth 119. Now, I'm going to go grab another word, and I kind of like the word game. I'm going to choose the word game now, and let's see what is the value of game. Let's spell it together. G-A-M-E. Now, I want you guys, I'm going to mute everybody for just a second. This is all, I was able to mute you because there's a little extra noise. I want you guys to listen. when Mr. Kramer plays this code game, I always write my words vertically, up and down. Normally, we write our words horizontally from left to right, but it's not so easy to add numbers horizontally. Mr. Kramer really likes to add numbers vertically. So let's do it. I'm going to unmute everybody, so everybody focus. You're going to give me a G on 3. 1, 2, 3, G.
7. 7.
And
Seven.
A. And A. Go.
1.
And
Mr.
M.
Kramer, you made a mistake.
Where did I make a mistake?
M.
Well, the 1 is in the ones place. The 7 is in the ones place. So far, we're doing really well. Ones place. Are you ready for M? On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
40. 40.
And E on 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
5.
All right. You ready?
You made a mistake.
Oh, good. Raymond, tell me why.
Because it's not in the one place.
Ah, so my 5 belongs in the ones place with the 7 and the 1 and the 0 right here. So Raymond, thank you so much, and Tess for pointing out my mistake. I really appreciate it. Now, everybody, don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud, but think. We're adding 7 and 1 and 5. 5 and 1 and 7.
13.
7. Remember I said, don't yell it out. It's really important that you wait for me to say 1, 2, 3. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
13.
Now, when you say 13, you're only allowed to write one digit in the ones place. So we have to carry the 1 from 13 into the tens place. And what is 1 plus 4, everybody? Go.
5.
It is 5. So what is our answer to game, everybody?
53.
That is right. Now, would you guys like to see a humongous number? Would you like to see a humongous number? We're going to use Victoria's number. And I believe that her number, I could be wrong, or maybe it was Gabby, was hot. Now, who can tell me why this is going to be a humongous number? Raise your hand, please, electronically, if you can tell me why this is such a big number. I'm going to lower all hands. Now raise your hand again. And I think I want to go with Doris here. Go ahead, Doris.
It's a big number because it has 200. So,
oh, wait a minute. You mean it has, and which letter is 200, Doris?
T. So it has two 200s.
And Xander, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking because it was a really long word too.
Well, you know what? Cotton only has 6 letters. But I will tell you.
Which is as long as my name.
That's true. Now, Doris is right. T is 200. So already we have how much value for that word, everybody? What do we have? You can say it.
400.
That's right. Now, who can tell me the value of the letter O? Because we have 2 of those.
120.
Oh, whoever said 120, that's pretty cool because 60 and 60 is 120. Now, give me an N, please. Go. Go, go, go.
50.
And give me a C.
3.
All right.
Grandma, you wrote it wrong. You wrote it wrong.
Okay, okay. Now, what did I do? Now, you have to explain what I did wrong. Please, Raymond, wait for me to call on you, buddy. Wait for me to call on you. Now, I'm going to lower everybody's hand, and then if you want to explain the mistake that I made, please raise your hand electronically. Are you ready? I'm going to go with Tess, and then Charlotte. Go.
You put the 3 in the hundredths place.
Oh my God, I did that. I did that. And Tess, you're right. Now, Charlotte, question for you. If I left it in the hundreds place, what would that really add to that? What would it really look like if I left the 3 where it is?
It will become a different number.
What number would it become?
300.
That's right. And we do not want 300. We only want a 3. So where does it go, Charlotte?
In the ones place.
Guess what? We are ready to go, everybody. Put that plus sign and let's go. Come on. 3 plus 0, 0, 0, 0. Go.
3.
And 6 plus 6 plus 5.
It's
Think,
17.
right. 12 plus 5 is 17. So I'm going to put a 7 and carry the 1 in the
400.
and no. You have to add Raymond.
500.
It out. What is 1 plus 2 plus 2, everybody? On 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
500.
Now we write down a 5, but it represents 500. And guess what, guys? That little word with 6 letters is worth 573 points. Now, guys, during the week, I gave you guys a glossary of boat terms. And what that means is it's kind of like a dictionary for all types of words having to do with boats, like aft and anchorage and beam and build and bow and deck and dinghy and dock and draft. And guys, there's literally an entire dictionary of boat words here. One of my favorite one is knot, K-N-O-T, because it actually has 2 different meanings on boats. And guess what? I gave you guys pages so you can try to figure out the value of all of these words. Now, you know that Mr. Kramer couldn't let you guys just do it on your own. So I also provided you with answers to every single one. And I tried not to make any mistakes, but if I did, you can always let me know. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I want to go back to our beautiful, beautiful list. And now we're going to do something very, very difficult. I'm going to ask you guys to come up with words that are worth a certain value. And this is really, really difficult. So for instance, I want the words with a value of 10. Now that means you have to look at the alphabet and think, like for instance, I know that if I was able to have a word, A, B, C, D, that is not a word. But if it were, would that equal 10?
Yeah.
So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, or 7 plus 3, or 5 plus 5 equals 10. Unfortunately, A, B, C, D is not a word. So can you help me find words that are worth 10? So how would we do that? Does anybody have any ideas what I would do first? And you can raise your hand electronically and I will call on you. If you can tell me what you would do. And even if you're wrong, I would love to hear your ideas. Allie, why don't you give it a shot?
Okay. B-A-G. Bag.
That's amazing, Allie. B is worth, everyone, 2. A is worth 1. And G is worth 7. Let's do it, guys. On 3, 2 plus 1 plus 7 is?
10.
Wow. And look at that. Carry the 1, it's 10. Allie, everybody give Allie a round of applause. That is really, really hard. Now, there is somebody on this call right now. Her last name is King. And if we use the words that Allie used and we reverse them, we might get her nickname. Here, unmute yourself, Miss King, and tell us what your nickname would be with these 3 letters.
Gab.
Guess what, guys? Gab is actually not just a nickname, it's a real word, and that also is worth exactly 10 points. Now, believe it or not, guys, I only found 5 other words that were worth 10. I only found 5 other words. Can you help me? And I was thinking that we may want to use A, B, 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 and E. Brandon.
Well, B. You only have one B and then have 2 more E's.
Yes? Now, that's a beautiful, beautiful word. Now, I'm going to write this down, guys. You ready? B is worth 2, E is worth 5, and E is worth 5. So, Brandon, is that worth exactly 10?
It's 2 ahead.
Ah, so it's really, really, really close to 10. And so that is worth how much? Anybody can say it out loud. Go.
12.
Beautiful. So, guys.
Also thinking about egg.
Egg?
Egg. E-G-G.
Now, EGG
Does that work?
is
I thought
5. So EGG is worth how much?
19.
19.
Yes, it is worth exactly 19. So that was a really good try. Now, let's use the word that's up on the board. A was 1,
I know, me too.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna mute everybody because there's a lot of chatter, and so I'm just gonna mute everybody for a minute. ABBE, 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 equals 10. And believe it or not, an abbé is actually it's a French, kind of like a clergyman. Maybe they live in a church and they're called an abbé. So that's a hard one because not a lot of people know that. And I'm gonna go with Camilla here. Camilla, you are muted. Oh, you're muted because I muted you. Okay, I'm unmuting everybody. Go ahead, Camilla. Go ahead, Camilla. Oh, Camilla, you're speaking, but I don't hear you. So you must have the sound on your computer off. And I'll give you another second to fix it if you can.
I have another word.
Go for it, honey.
The word is bed.
B-E-D. Let's try it. B is 2, E is 5, and D is 4. Oh my gosh. Camilla, you are so close. Everybody, how close is Camilla?
1 away.
She is 1 away because that equals 11. Wow. Camilla, I wish that bed was spelled B-E-C. I really do. Gabby, what about you? Go ahead, Gabby.
I thought of 2. So I thought of babe, which is B-A-B-E, and I thought of back, B-E-C.
B-E-C. Is that a word?
No.
You know what, guys? This may be a word, and if you find out that Beck is a word, we are in business. But guess what, everybody? Give Gabby a round of applause because B-A-B-E is using the same letters as Abbé, and it must equal the same thing, which is 10. Gabby, you rock. That is awesome. Now, guys, you wouldn't believe the other 2 that I found. But wait a minute. Maybe Allie has it. Or maybe Brandon. Go ahead, Allie.
Abe.
Say again.
Abe is a summer cold drink.
Can you spell it, please?
A-D-E.
Whoa. Wow. Allie, this is very special. I did not find that one, and I believe that Aid is a special drink. Oh my gosh, everybody give her a round of applause. That is awesome. Now, Brandon, do you have another one for us?
Like when you yell ah, do 10 A's.
Wait a minute. Brandon, watch this, Brandon. What about AAH?
That's what
1 plus 1 plus what, guys? It isn't. Everybody go like this. And is worth 10. Now the other one, you won't believe it. If you come up with an answer that was surprising, what do you say? Aha! Everybody do it. Aha! And that is also worth 10. So I'm excited, very excited, because Allie found one that Mr. Kramer did not find. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find a value of 20. Now, 20 is actually a little harder. And what we're going to have to do for 20 is this. I'm going to move this down. And so, everyone, what would you like to use to make a 20? What if we connected A and I? What would that make? What's A plus I?
15.
What's A plus I? 1 plus 9, everybody. Say it out loud.
10.
And what is 2 plus 8 or B plus H? 10. And what is C plus G? What is C plus G, everybody? 10. And what is D plus F?
10.
And so therefore, watch this, guys. I can use AI, BH, CG, DF, and E, all that make 10. But wait a minute. I want more than 10. What would I have to add to this? Everybody look at the next group. What letter? What letter, guys? Guys, what letter is 10? What letter is that? That is a J. So, guys, I want you to look for words that have a J in it and that go with AI or BH or CG or DF or EE. And guess what? I didn't find any. So Mr. Kramer failed to find any words like that. But guess what I did find? Look at this word right here. I'm going to just give you the values. Hold on a second. 7175. What are the letters that go with 7, 1, 7, and 5? Everybody go. Come on, guys.
G.
G. Give me a 1.
A.
Give me a 7.
G.
Give me a 5.
E. E.
So the word is gauge. Everybody say it. The word is gauge. And that word is 7 plus 7 is 14. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 6 plus 14 is?
20.
That's right. So gauge was one of them. And there was one other word that I found, everybody. And this was a weird word. Are you ready for it? The word is 3, 8, and 9. So what are the letters? Go.
C.
C.
I.
And it's called pi. And 3 plus 8 is what, everybody? Go ahead. Everybody say it. 11. And 11 plus 9 is? 20. That's right. So guys, 20 was one of the hardest words. Now, I do have to tell you, I also found other words using the same letter, H-I-C and I-C-H. Those are also words, but they're a little bit more difficult for me. So, but those are also worth 20. Now,
Mr. Kramer,
yes.
I have a word that has J in it.
hopefully you will show me that right now.
Well, Jack, it's my friend. My friend Jack.
Right? But the J has to go with the A and the I, which makes 10, or the B and the H, which makes 10, or the C and the G, which makes 10. So can you make the word Jack with the J, which is worth 10, plus these letters? So think about that, Brandon. Allie, what were you going to add?
I have one.
Go for it.
Did you do Jade?
J-A-D-E.
It's a kind of crystal. It's like a kind of rock.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Allie, you did it. Guys, Allie did it again. J is worth 10. A is 1. D is 4. E is 5. And do you guys remember when Allie came up with aid, which was worth 10? Allie, beautiful, beautiful job. Beautiful job. And that is worth 20. I'm so excited. In fact, I'm so excited that I'm going to write it down right now so I don't forget it. All right. Are you guys ready for the next challenge? Here we go. The next challenge is I'm going to ask you to find 100. Now, 100 was really, really hard for me, okay? And I want you to write down again the letters that would add up to 100. So what if you found 2 letters that were worth 10? For instance, A plus I, is that 10, everybody? What about E plus E? Is that 10? Okay, so if E plus E and A plus I equals 10, what would I have to add to 10 to get 100?
90.
Oh boy. Guess what, guys? That has to be the R. And if you find an R, which is 90, and you add 10 to it, that's going to be 100. But guess what?
Yeah.
I could not find only one word. I only found one word that had an R and then either the 2 E's or the A and the I. Who thinks that they can figure that out? Raymond, can you raise your hand electronically, please? All right, go for it, Raymond.
Read.
So can you spell it? R-E-E what?
What? R-E-A-D.
R-E-A-D. Oh boy, this is exciting. This is exciting. Read is a beautiful one, not using these, but let's check it out. We know that R is worth 90, E is worth 5, A is worth 1, and D is worth 4. Raymond, you have yourself a winner. Everybody, 10, carry the 1, and 100. Everybody give him a round of applause. Okay, now I want to ask you if there are any others that you see. It's a 3-letter word using the R, The A and the I.
I.
It's something we all use every day. Every single one of us, guaranteed, has to use this. Are you guys ready? Oh, Gabby. And you're muted, Gabby.
A.
Everybody take a big deep breath. Ready? Oh, take a big deep breath. Air. 1 plus 9 plus 90 equals 100. Gabby, that was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I found another one. Do you guys know what happens when you look around the corner to take a peek? Everybody do it. Look around the corner and take a peek. Now, give me a P, everybody. Give me a P. Give me a P, please.
70.
Give me
70.
and then, come on. 5,
80.
and then
And then K.
5, and then, what's the K?
20.
Oh my gosh, everybody look at it. What's 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1 in your 10th column, and 1, 7, and 2 make. And peak is worth 100. Now, I want to give you guys a special challenge. I want you to find words that are worth 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. We already found, I mean, this was Raymond. Raymond found read, and we know that air is also. Now, who raised their hand? Charlotte? Go ahead, Charlotte.
I can get to 99.
Oh, Charlotte, tell me the word.
Red.
One more time, say it again.
The color red.
Wait a minute, I have to do this in red. The color red. Give me an R, everybody, go.
90.
Give me an E.
5.
And give me a D.
4.
Whoa. Wait a minute, guys. That does equal 99, but guess what? Raymond's idea gave me an idea. Are you ready? So Charlotte, why don't we rearrange the letters and say D-E-A-R? 4, 5, 1, and 90. Doesn't that also make 100? Wow. Camilla, what do you have?
I have the word keep.
Oh my gosh.
I looked at the word keep, when I looked at the word peak, I looked at it backwards, and I was like, it's the same letters and stuff, just a different
Camilla,
order.
Camilla, do you know that you are a true mathematician? True mathematicians can see things like that all the time. I'm so proud of you guys. Now, everybody look at me in the eyes right now, okay? I'm going to tell you that Mr. Kramer has had the most wonderful year of my life. And that is because of you guys, because of you and the other math league classes. You make every day so special. I will see you in the fall right after September. Okay, I want everybody to look at all the math puzzles that we've done and send me stuff. I receive stuff from lots of you guys every week, and I look at every single one. I love you guys. I'll see you in about, 8 weeks or so, maybe a little bit less. All right. Bye, mathematicians.
Thank you. Bye. I miss you.
I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you. Bye, guys.
Bye.